Hey everybody, so today we're going to do full face of makeup with only powder products, and I'm using only powder products on my pretty dry skin, so prep was very important. I had prepped my skin already, so we can actually go ahead and start. The first powder product that I'm going to use is my Garland Parure powder, and I want to apply it with a little Tarte kabuki brush. I like this brush for powder products. I am going to pick some up on the brush and sort of stamp it around the center of my face mostly. Unfortunately, I don't have a concealer that would be powder concealer, so we're just going to go without a concealer today, I guess, which is fine. And my skin was prepped with 2 serums and a moisturizer, so my skin's ready to accept the powderiness. Also, this powder is really good for dry skin. It doesn't really highlight dryness, doesn't stick to dry patches. It's really nice for dry skin. And it looks very natural and skin-like. Coverage is sort of not sheer, but it's a light coverage powder. You can build it up, but of course when you're building up a powder foundation, it's gonna look more powdery. And it's okay for oilier skin types because they will produce the oil to sort of be absorbed by the powder that is on top, and then it's gonna look better. But for me, I barely produce any oil at all throughout the day, so for me, I will apply very minimum to prevent it from looking powdery. And also the challenge is only powder products, so I'm not going to use a setting spray on this. Therefore, I'm not able to make it look less powdery. So we're going to try and make it look less powdery right away. Also, I'm not allowed a primer because, again, powder products only today. And this look I'm getting ready for work with. So, you know, this is not for camera. I don't really get ready for the camera. I get ready for real, and then I happen to film it. So since no primer, I'm going to prime my lids with the powder as well, with my foundation powder. It also evens out the lid a little bit, so it looks really nice. I'm happy with the foundation. So it's not covering up everything, but it gave me a little bit of a wash of color, and I basically evened out my skin tone a small amount. Now I'm going to go in with my angled brush from Real Techniques and this loose powder by Bella Pierre Cosmetics in Ginger Blonde. I'm not blonde, but this is the color I'm going to try today for my eyebrows. So let's see how it goes. I actually haven't used it in months, so I forget completely what it looks like. So I'm just going to put it through my brows. Wow, this looks really natural actually. I knew that the color would be good. It's not really a blonde color, you see it's quite dark. So actually I would say it's rather a brunette shade, but who am I? They called it ginger blonde. So I like how this looks. Quite a bit actually. Very nice and natural application. So I'm just giving my brows a bit of volume with that, and this powder seems to settle into the eyebrows very nicely and give me that natural look, brow look that I'm looking for, full brows but not drawn on brows. Powders are better for that a little bit than pencils. Markers can be really good too because they will imitate little hairs. Powder will give volume. So if you, like me, want your brows to be, so to say, voluminous, then powder is probably your best choice. Okay, so I'm happy with my brows. I think they look good today. And next step, I'm going to go after eyes. It's gonna be pretty quick today. I'm gonna take my Naked 3 palette and I'm going to do sort of a one shadow look. And this one shadow look will be pretty much this shadow over here. I'm going to pick up Dark Side and I'm going to smudge it on the outer third of the eyelid because I want a little bit of definition there. So again, I'm looking for pretty easy looks, and this palette certainly provides you with really easy looks. And I think there's enough variety there. You know how people say, oh, this is a pink palette, so there's not much variety there. I disagree. I think it has a lot of different tones. So yes, it's a pinky palette, but you can do a lot with it. I'm going to also smudge whatever is left on the brush over the outer third of the lower lash line. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques fluffy base shadow brush, and I'm going to go in with this color Limit. And I'm going to go ahead and buff out the edges and the inner third as well. So when I said one color, I kind of lied because I'm using this one to buff it out. But really, this is a blending color. Really, the only color there is going to be dark side. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Limit on my brush and do the same with the other side. So just a little bit of blending basically, and I'm filling in the inner third and blending the darker color. So my idea is to do a slight smokiness on the corner, and that's basically it. That's going to be the accent of the look. And just for fun, we can also pick up Strange. I'm using the same brush and sort of highlight under the brow bone, or over the brow bone. Highlight the brow bone. There we go. This is a very easy look. Something to throw on when you're in a hurry but still want eyeshadow. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the same brow brush that I did my brows with. And I'm actually going to get Black Heart and smudge it across my lash line. And I'm not going into the inner corner, just basically on the outer corner. And I'm smudging it out into the dark side color. So I'm intensifying this darkness on the outside. And that is the look. I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just basically, I did my smudging and that's it. So this is the way it looks on my eyes right now. I'm done with the palette. I'm going to move on to my cheeks. I'm going to take my Gallon Bronzer Terracotta Lady 10 Magnifying Powder. This is a shimmery bronzer, which is not for everybody, but I do like it a lot actually. And I'm not a fan of shimmery bronzers. I just like this particular shade. As you can see, it has a little bit of red in it. And I'm gonna put my fluffy powder brush actually from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna throw it sort of over and under the cheekbone. So I'm very generously applying this. You can see that I'm not stingy, and sort of just applying it all over in the bronzing pattern, not in the contouring pattern. I'm not contouring, and across the nose as well. This livens up the complexion really well. You can't see the shimmer on the skin, you can just see a kick-ass highlight. So if you're into sort of easy makeup, picking up a shimmery bronzer over something that is matte could give you that really lively look to the skin. However, you need to be aware of the fact that it's not going to be a contouring product easily. It's going to be really a bronzer product, which I know it is, and I really enjoy it. So my skin is looking nice and glowy. I'm not highlighting today because there's plenty of highlight within that bronzer. Now I'm going to pick up my Chanel Jeu Contraste blush in 55 Love. I'm pulling this out to use this fall. This is a warm, sort of peachy pink, NARS Orgasmy color a little bit, with some shimmer as well. So this is going to give me extra highlights, so that's why I'm not using a highlight. I'm picking it up with my Lise Wattier in Gold Blush Brush. I picked up too much. It's very, very, very pigmented. So I shake it off and I do stamping with it just to sort of deposit it specifically on the apples of the cheeks. I don't want to blow it out. And just where I need it, and a little bit across the nose. So on camera, it doesn't show up as well as in real life, but I have deposited a little bit of color and I'm happy with the amount. So I'm not going to do any more. I think now is time for mascara. I'm going to take my Big Eyes Falsies by Maybelline and I'm going to apply this to my upper lashes. So this mascara gives you like a good thick lash right away, which is why I like it. And I have repurchased it. This is my second tube of it. And I think I like it enough to buy it again, actually, which doesn't usually happen with mascaras. I know what I like and I buy that again. This one is, at this point, one of the ones I like. Probably one of my favorite. I have like 3 favorite drugstore mascaras. One day I'll tell you about them. But for now, just look at these lashes. It's really, really good, I think. Very nice. It builds on itself, but it doesn't give you spidey lashes, which I hate. Of course, I make another smudge, which is fine. Just gonna wipe it away. But yeah, no spidey lashes, just fluffy, full lashes. However, it's starting to dry out again. One of the problems with this mascara is that it doesn't really last all that long. However, you know, YSL FFOC also doesn't last very long, and I still buy it because I like it that much. And this one costs significantly less, about probably 3 to 4 times less than that. And it has the bottom lash part on the other side, which is great and one of my favorite features of the mascara. However, you know, even if it didn't have the lower lash mascara wand available on the other side, I would probably still have repurchased because I like it enough. I don't like fiddling with my makeup, and it gives me a one swipe look, which is what I'm all about. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do about my lips. I do not have a powder lip product, but I'm going to humor you. I'm going to take my Naked palette again. I'm going to take this color Buzz. This is glittery, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it over my lips. I have put down lip balm in my prepping stage, and it had already absorbed. So this will give my lips a little bit of a sheen, and I'll actually wear that, and it sticks to the lip balm a little bit. So there we go. This is the finished look. I hope it was fun for you to watch how my dry skin gets on with powder products only. I usually go for the majority of my products being actually cream products, but I think the look is really good. I like it. I will wear it, and I will wear it again and again. And it's also a bit faster than when I'm working with creams. It's the blending takes no time. Basically, my base takes no time, which is why I really enjoy this. It's an easy face. That's it for today. See you guys later. Bye bye.